Hello, and welcome to the third quarterfinal of this very special edition of Quizzing with the Comedians, which is Small Case Presents Quizzing with the Comedians Business Edition. Yes, that's right. We are here with the third quarterfinal with 4 new contestants, 3 people who've been here right from the beginning, 1 debutant, like we promised in the beginning of this edition. Every edition will almost always have new faces. So very excited to introduce the 4 contestants of this quarterfinal of Small Case Presents Quizzing with the Comedians Business Edition. Matt shout out, of course, in case I didn't mention Small Case already, to Small Case for coming on board and helping us organize this insane edition that we are now in the third match of. The first contestant of this quarterfinal is a quizzing veteran, past winner of Cricket and Football Edition. Back here for Business Edition, give it up for Anirban Dasgupta.
Hello.
Welcome, Anirban. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Welcome to another non-sports edition.
Anirban. Yes. Looking for that one sports management question.
Let's see. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. On that note, another someone who's been a finalist so many times of late. It's almost like it's become a trend now. Like he at least reaches the final of every edition. One of the most loved quizzing contestants. Give it up for Devaiah Bopanna.
Hi, KV. I've made up my mind. Like, if this time I again lose in the finals, I have already spoken to my travel agent who has the forms for South African citizenship ready. So it's sure. Like, I'm definitely going to apply for citizenship there, and going to take printouts of these results for my visa interview.
Nice choker introduction there by there. On that note, we are going to the third contestant. Like I said, debutant, one of the most talented comedians in the Indian comedy fraternity. Very happy, very glad to welcome him for the first time in Quizzing the Comedians. Give it up for Piyush.
Hi guys, hello everyone. Hi KV, thanks for having me here.
Hi brother, hi, welcome. ये क्या बैकग्राउंड है? वीजा तू भी लगवा रहा है क्या साउथ अफ्रीका?
अरे वो बीएडिंग वाला नहीं होता है क्या, उनसे भाड़े पे लिया हो.
Okay, we have Anirban, we have Dev, we have Piyush. Our last contestant for this quarterfinal, another someone who's been with us right from the beginning, another someone who's been loved so much by the quizzing fraternity right from the beginning. Give it up for Smritika Panigrai, or Sophie as we call it.
Hi friends, hello.
Hey, blue is the theme. Nice.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, thoda in and around blue.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's do this. Anirban, Dev, Piyush, Sophie. Without further ado, let's do business quiz. Cool. Let's do this. Let's have fun. Let's start. First question, direct to Anirban. Anirban, I'm talking about a certain company. This company was started by Lee Byung-chul in 1938. It started out as a small trading company with 40 employees located in Sudong, now called Ingyodong. It dealt in dried fish, locally grown groceries, and noodles. That's how this company started. Identify this company whose name literally means 3 stars in the native language, representing big, numerous, and powerful. Which company are we talking about?
Okay. Mitsubishi.
Not Mitsubishi. Going to Dev.
This is Samsung.
This is Samsung.
Oh
yes.
shit.
10 points to Devaiah. This is Samsung's origin story from Korea. Okay, Dev gets.
And I wrote Samsung, but I thought कि वो Mitsubishi में ऐसा कुछ 3 star का कुछ है.
No, but I think the older Samsung logo had 3 stars.
Yeah.
Rebranding all these things up. Yeah.
Dude, all these answers are Dev's clients. So this is like how to compete with him. He knows all backstory, founders.
Oh man, so much pressure.
Nice. Okay, Dev gets 10 for Samsung, which means we go to Piyush for a fairly direct question. Piyush, I'm talking about a certain company. This company's logo was adopted from this 1 penny coin. So the coin that you see on your screen inspired a certain company's logo. I just want the company's name.
Is it the I don't know how to pronounce it exactly. Is it the Qantas Airways?
Yes, yes, beautiful start. 10 points there. It is Qantas. Yeah, मुझे भी नहीं पता कैसे बोलूँगा. Qantas,
हाँ,
Qantas.
थोड़ा मराठी सा ना लगे Qantas.
हाँ,
ऐसा लगे.
Qantas आ रहा है question देख. Qantas,
हाँ.
Qantas. 10 points. Beautiful. Australia, kangaroo, Qantas. Okay. Superb start by Piyush. 10 for Qantas. Now going to Smritika. Smritika, Pure Drinks Group were pioneers in the Indian soft drink industry when they introduced Coca-Cola into India in 1949 and were the sole manufacturers and distributors of Coca-Cola till the 1970s when Coke was asked to leave. The Pure Drinks Group virtually dominated the entire Indian soft drink industry for about 15 years and then started X. So X is a brand during the absence of foreign competition. The brand slogan was the Great Indian Taste, which was an appeal to Indian nationalism. Just identify this drink / brand that might see a revival now due to being acquired by Reliance recently.
So X is a name of a drink or is it a brand?
Brand of a drink.
Brand of a drink. The Great Indian Taste. I can only think of one, which used to be my favorite. But I think that's the name of a drink. I don't know if it's brand. I did a drink that might. Was it Gold Spot by any chance?
Not Gold Spot. Going to Anirban.
Campa Cola.
Campa Cola. Yes. 10 points there to Anirban.
Oh,
Not Gold Spot. It is Campa Cola. Campa Cola. 10 points there to Anirban. Great. Now I go to Dev. Then I'm talking about a certain person called, we'll refer to him as Mr. Mittal. Mr. Mittal was elected as a Rajya Sabha member with 4 other candidates of the Aam Aadmi Party from the state of Punjab recently, unopposed. Hailing originally from the state of Rajasthan, his family developed special expertise in automobile dealerships and sweet dishes over the years. But we are talking about a different enterprise of this person, but his enterprise, the particular enterprise, only started getting deserved recognition and respect when Mr. Mittal worked on his vision to bring back to Punjab the long lost shining glory of Takshila. What did he found in 2005 that bears testimony to his tireless efforts, indomitable will, and strong sense of commitment to his ideals and goals? Essentially, we are talking about someone who got recently elected to Rajya Sabha. His family has had expertise in automobile dealership and sweet dishes, but the particular thing that we are talking about came from the fact that Mr. Mittal wanted to bring the glory days of Takshila back to Punjab. He founded something in 2005 that bears testimony to his efforts and will and commitment. What are we talking about? What did he found around 17, 18 years back?
It's a good business model. Every time they sell a car, they can sell sweets also. Like started like Punjab, something Punjabi, some Punjabi brand. Big Punjabi brand. Pass.
Okay, passing to Piyush. Okay, Piyush passes. We go to Sophie.
oops. This automobile and sweet dishes together is very confusing. Which one to pick?
But that's not connected with the answer, no?
Anirban, do you know the answer?
I have one crazy guess.
I have one crazy guess. Can't wait.
2005, what started it? If I'm now going to think if Anirban has a guess, what can it be? So now I'm going to think something sports related.
But then you might be very wrong also then.
I don't want to pass, but I don't know the answer. I'll say Son Papdi.
Not
And-
Son Papdi. Going to Anirban. Let's time for crazy guess, Anirban.
Okay,
Come
crazy
on.
guess.
Yes.
Is it a lovely professional university?
What a great
Oh,
crazy crack.
wow.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Wow!
Oh, made my day.
So
What a
it's-
great answer.
Is it?
Kaise?
Is it?
Kaise?
It's right.
He founded
Oh!
the lovely professional university.
Wow,
What a
wow, wow.
great crack.
Crazy.
The Takshila,
Glory-
Takshila के वजह से.
Yes,
Ka-
so glory days of Takshila. Takshila was a university, and yeah.
Oh,
that-
wow.
that-
Wow.
Actually, come to
Beauty.
think of it, this is the biggest brand out of Punjab. What? Guys.
Well, it's
Yeah.
actually a very good university. It's the name that has become a but it's a decent university.
Mostly
from what I've
because of stand-up comics only this name has
Yeah,
become.
Oh,
Wow, great,
Great guess.
crazy
Yeah,
guess.
superb.
Anirban gets 10 for lovely professional university. Then I go to Dev for a very special question. Every match in this quiz will have a question which is about making a small case. Okay, so let's make a small case out of these things that you see on screen, the hints. The first hint is most cars of this company end their name with an O, as the company thinks that is a lucky charm for the company and vehicle. Okay, so most cars from this company end with O. The second hint is that I've given you a dance form. This Spanish dance originated sometime in 18th century. This company also has a car brand that is named after this dance. Then there are a bunch of people on your screen. Then there is a logo, a couple of other logos. Make a small case and tell me what connects all of these.
There's a dance. This is the Spanish dance. Car, and a car from the brand has the same name, which is a car brand with a dance name. Dance name for a car. So what is Hungama doing here? This is Hungama. I think I'll pass.
Okay, Dev passes. We go to Piyush.
So basically, we have to guess the brand's name, right?
Something that connects all of this.
And are these three people related? Like, are these three people related? Like, जो photo
हाँ.
में तीन लोग हैं.
हाँ, वो फोटो में जो तीन लोग हैं, जो आंसर है उनका कुछ कनेक्ट है. जो आंसर है उसका सबके साथ कनेक्ट है कुछ ना कुछ.
Okay. And guessing either of these four clues, उसका कोई point नहीं है.
सॉरी यार.
मतलब इसमें से कुछ भी guess करूँ तो उसका कोई point नहीं है क्या? Like-
नहीं, मुझे बस एक चीज, एक थीम चाहिए जो इन सबको कनेक्ट करता है.
हाँ, हाँ.
Okay, Piyush passes. We go to Sophie.
Every time I think somebody will answer, it comes to me. So the dance is a car and not the brand, right? Can I take a guess on the dance?
Sure. If you know the dance, you will 99% know the answer.
Brand. Is it Baleno or Alto and is the brand Maruti?
No. Going to Anirban.
Is it Fiat?
Not Fiat. Okay. We'll start again with Dev. The hint is the connect is an Indian conglomerate. Okay. Like an Indian MNC, Indian group, which makes cars and like vehicles, as you can see. Also has stakes, or these are some of its companies. Like Hungama's chairman is also the chairman of this group. These are some of the founders. Should I stop? Should I continue?
Indian company.
Okay, I'll stop.
Oh, is this Mahindra?
Yes, it is
Yes.
the Mahindra group.
Yeah,
Yes. 5 points there to Dev. Those are the founders of Mahindra. That dance form is actually called Bolero. Okay.
Bolero.
Bolero. And most Mahindra cars, whether it is Bolero, Scorpio, Xylo, Quanto, Verito,
Oh.
even
Oh.
XUV is actually supposed to be pronounced XUV
500.
500, XUV, TUV 300. Even their bikes, like they are called Mojo and Gusto and Duro and Rodeo, Pantero. That logo is actually Club Mahindra's logo.
Club
I have literally
Mahindra,
worked
yeah,
as a
yeah.
brand manager for that logo for 2 years.
See, the
ये
problem
तीन-
is
ये
the
तीन लोग कौन है? Sorry.
Founder. That's,
Founders of-
Mahindra and Mahindra and Mahindra.
Mahindra and Mohammed. That's how the company started, M&M. Then Mohammed moved to Pakistan and became their first finance minister, actually. And Mahindra stayed in India, and then, but they continued using M&M name for future as well. Initially, it was Mahindra and Mohammed. These are all the things we were taught in the induction program of Mahindra.
And I think the what threw us off, I feel, is like when brown people in black and white photos wearing suits look like Italians.
बैंक से लगा कुछ Fiat तो नहीं है.
Exactly. They look like Ferrari. They look.
मेरे को ये
look
फोटो
so-
देख के लग रहा था कि इसमें
ऐसा
कुछ तो
था.
पाकिस्तान है ये
हाँ.
फोटो का लाइक टेक्सचर कलर ये सब देख के
हाँ.
but
हाँ.
पहचान में ही नहीं
मेरे को तो बीच वाला एंजो फरारी का भाई लगा था.
आया
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is Mahindra. Car names, as we said, Bolero, Scorpio. Bolero is a dance from Spain, and that's Kailash Chandra Mahindra, KC Mahindra, along with Ghulam Mohammed, Jagdish Chandra Mahindra. And these are all affiliated companies. Hangama's chairman is actually Anand Mahindra. Mahindra Gen Z is a company, Club Mahindra, of course. So 5 points there for Dev for Mahindra. And I would like to take a moment and also talk about how I made this question. I actually made it through small case. Essentially, the idea, like just here, like there is a theme to all the things that you see on screen. Small cases, there are, if you go to small case, there are many small cases. One of those small cases is actually called House of Mahindra, within which there are like top stocks of Mahindra companies. So I got it from there. So please check it out. Okay, Dev gets 5 for House of Mahindra or Mahindra Group. And now we go to Piyush for the next direct. Piyush, on your screen, you see a pie shop owner called Chris Catling. In 17th century England, gives name to which popular brand? Okay, so this is a very direct question, so to speak. This pie shop owner that you see called Chris Catling gives name to a popular brand that all of us know. In fact, the pic used, this pic that you see on screen was also used on the wrappers of the product once upon a time. What brand are we talking about?
Okay. तो बेसिकली जो प्रोडक्ट है या जो ब्रांड है उसके नाम में क्रिस कैटलिंग के थ्रू एक कुछ नाम बना था ऐसा
कुछ
है ना?
तो है, हाँ, करेक्ट.
Is it Choco Pie?
क्या Piyush, sorry?
Choco Pie?
Not Choco Pie. Going to Smritika.
Is it Cadbury?
Not Cadbury. Going to Anirban.
Is it Kit Kat?
It is Kit Kat. 10 points there to
Is it
Anirban.
Kit Kat
Wow.
Cadbury?
No, Kit
No,
Kat
no,
is
no.
Nestle.
No. Kit
Oh,
Kat is
yeah.
Nestle's brand. Yeah.
I kept thinking Kit Kat, but I was like, then I
But-
should say Cadbury.
मैं भी
No,
कैडबरी सोचा था पहले फिर इसका नाम में घुसा थोड़ा जब पीयूष
Mhm.
Correct.
Oh, there's Chris Cat.
Catling. Yeah, Chris Cat. They had a Kit Kat club,
Yeah.
and that gave name
Oh
to
God, I
Kit Kat.
kept I thought Kit Kat and I said Cadbury.
Kit Kat. 10
Yes.
points to Anirban. And I go to Dev for a connect question. Dev, there are 4 images I want you to connect. The first hint is this was the largest non-German automakers in Germany in 1930s and helped them build Blitz, the truck used for transportation during the Second World War. That's first hint. The second hint is a book by Alfred P. Sloan Jr. called My Years with something. That with is the answer. Then there is another book by Ralph Nader called Unsafe at Any Speed, the designed in dangers of the American automobile. And then there is another visual. So what company connects these things?
Is it Ford?
Not Ford. Going to Piyush.
Is it General Motors?
General Motors. Yes, not Ford, but General Motors. General Motors is correct. General Motors, 10 points there to Piyush. That's Alfred P. Sloan, who was the GM, like he was the CEO of General Motors through 1920s to 1950s. That automaker, of course, the General Motors. That's Ralph Nader's book that targeted GM for its cars and their safety standards. That led to like dent in their reputation. That is a lunar rowing vehicle which GM helped produce in Apollo 15, 16, etc. General Motors, 10 points there to Piyush. And we go to Sophie now. Sophie, found by the merger of three struggling airlines by the Greek government, it was the flagship carrier of Greece for close to 4 decades before being acquired by Aristotle Onassis. Just tell me the name of this airline.
Is it still using the same logo?
Yes.
Oh no, that didn't help. I'm taking a guess
Mhm.
because this is the only Greek airline I know. Is it Air? Actually, there are two. I'll pick one. Is it Air Aegean?
Not Air Agent. Going to Anirban.
I don't know, Air Athens.
Not Air Athens. Going to Dev.
Is it Ryanair?
Not Ryanair. I'm going to Piyush now. Piyush, you're direct.
Air Pacific.
Not Air
Just a
Pacific. Okay, we'll give a hint, make it a 5-point question, start with Sophie. So the biggest hint is the logo. Look at the logo, what can you think of? And that is the name of the airline. And Greece, of course, is a huge hint.
Oh.
Okay, should I say?
Yeah.
Is it Air Olympics?
Yes, it is Olympic Airlines, Olympic Air. This was the closest sports question, Anirban. Just the only sports. It came to you. I was like, "Ab ye bol de mere ko." This is
Olympia और
Olympic
ये सब
Airline.
सोचा था, okay.
Okay, Sophie gets 5 for Olympic Airlines, and that brings us to the end of the first half. We will take a quick look at the score. Anirban on the back of Campa Cola, Lovely Professional University, and Kit Kat is on 30 points. Dev with 10 on Samsung and 5 on Mahindra Group is on 15 points. Piyush with 10 each on General Motors and Qantas is on 20 points. And Sophie now has 5 for Olympic Airlines. So right now, Anirban leading with 30, followed by Piyush on 20, followed by Dev on 15, followed by Sophie on 5. Okay, now we'll start second half. But before we start second half, just want to talk about small case for like 30 seconds. If you guys are watching it and if you guys are financially savvy, or even if you're not, go to the description to check out this insane offer from Small Case, where you get 30% off on subscribing to Small Case if you use my favorite coupon code of all time. The coupon code is Beautiful Answer. Okay, so go and use coupon code BEAUTIFULANSWER. Beautiful Answer, get 30% off on Small Case. All the details are on the description. Please make full use of this offer. Okay, second half begins. The order now will be Sophie, Piyush, Dev, Anirban. Sophie, this is your direct. Talking about a certain brand, a Japanese brand, the name of which Japanese brand comes from the phrase Anima Sana in Corpore Sano, which translated from Latin means healthy soul in a healthy body.
What Japanese brands do I know? Oh God. Feels like a food thing. Is it Yakult?
Not Yakult, going to Piyush.
So is the phrase in Latin?
The phrase is in Latin, translation is this, healthy soul.
Yeah, pass.
Okay, passing to Dev.
I did not know this was a Japanese brand, but this maybe the guess is it ASICS, A6?
Yes, it's right there. It's one of those questions. And on dry run, everyone kept saying the answer is right there. And I said, quizzing contestants almost always miss. These plain, the answer is in the plain sight.
Had
The
no
brand is
clue
Anima
that.
Sana Incorpor Sano, which is Asics. We are talking about Asics.
I
Anima
thought this
Sana
was
Incorpor
Australian.
Sano. No, Asics is
Yeah, but I didn't know
Japanese.
it was a Japanese brand till this question came up.
Wow.
Yeah, it is Asics. Anima Sana Incorpor Sano. Asics. 10 points
Healthy
there to
soul,
Dave.
healthy body.
Yeah.
And we go to Anirban now. Anirban, this is a phrase. This tweet that you see is apparently the first recorded use of this phrase. Okay, this tweet is from 2009 where someone called at NoFace Nina tweeted, "I am about to log on to," and then the phrase, "for the rest of the night." Now, this phrase became popular in 2015 and afterwards. So in 2015, in April 2015, a definition of the phrase was added to Urban Dictionary. And now this is a phrase often used without understanding its hidden meaning. What phrase are we talking about? And remember, this is a business quiz. So the phrase will have some brand connection or some business connection. Just a hint for all four of you.
So we're not looking at a word, right? Maybe it's a phrase.
It's a phrase. Yeah.
And that phrase was in this tweet.
In this tweet. So this phrase was, I'm about to log on to the phrase for the rest of the night. That phrase is now, a lot of people use this phrase. A lot of people also use it without understanding its hidden meaning. And the other hint was, this is a business quiz, so there is some brand in the phrase.
TikTok.
TikTok? No, passing to Smritika.
No clue. I'll say Twitch. And
Not Twitch. We are going to Piyush.
OnlyFans.
Not OnlyFans. Going to Dev.
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Perfect answer. 10 points.
Wow, what
This
a
is the first
nice
ever use
answer.
of I'm about to log on to Netflix and chill for the rest of the night. And then, yeah, a lot of people just casually say Netflix and chill without understanding that it is a euphemism for something. Okay, Netflix and chill. 10 points there to Dev. Superb answer. Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. 10 points, Netflix and chill, which means we come back to Anirban. Anirban in 1972, Maureen and Tony Wheeler bought a beat-up car and drove from London as far east as we could go. They wound up in Australia by way of Afghanistan, India, and Thailand. Their notes on how to travel on a shoestring became a book which grew into X. That's the first part of the hint. The second part is the name X originates from the misheard Lovely Dash in a song written by Matthew Moore. So in a song written by Matthew Moore, they misheard Lovely Dash. That's second hint. The first hint is they took a beat-up car, traveled as far as possible, and they made notes on how to travel on a shoestring, which became a book and which then became something bigger. What are we talking about?
So need the name of the book. No.
Yeah, you can say if the name of the book
No.
is fine. Like
Pass.
okay, passing to Sophie.
Is it Lonely Planet?
Lonely Planet, yes.
Oh.
10 points there to Smritika. It is Lonely Planet. They misheard Lovely Planet as Lonely Planet. And of course, how to travel on a shoestring is, yeah, everything makes sense now. 10 points there to Smritika for Lonely Planet, which means now I go to Piyush. Piyush, this is your direct. According to a certain company, in 2014, the founder of the company happened to meet Ajay Bijli, who is owner of PVR, in an elevator, and they finally got their break with funding from PVR in 2015. That's the first half. The second half is now how the company got its name. The name of the company comes from the fact that the oldest evidence of their primary product was found in the ancient caves of Peru nearly 6,700 years ago. Which company are we talking about? We're talking about a certain company / brand. Two hints. One is started because of PVR, got funding from PVR. Second hint is the reason they named their company this is because apparently the oldest evidence of the primary product the product that they make was found in some ancient caves of Peru almost 6,700 years ago. What company / brand are we talking about?
Is it Chayos?
Not Chayos. Going to Dev.
Is this I know, like a really weird bet. The first, like, is it Zero Da? What? Because Zero was found in Peru, like the first
No.
recorded. No?
Not Zero Da. Going to Anirban.
Pass.
Going to Smritika.
I'll pass.
Okay, cool. We'll start again with Piyush. I'll give you a hint. So the primary product that we are talking about, like their main product is popcorns. Okay, they make gourmet popcorns, like fancy popcorns according to them. That's first hint of the product. The name of, like, the brand name literally comes from this fact that popcorn's first oldest evidence was from 6,700 years ago in Peru. Okay, we'll take one round starting with Piyush on these two facts. Gourmet popcorns, PVR, 6,700 years ago.
Firstly, I don't know why a company has taken funding to make popcorn that is 400 rupees. They don't need any funding, dude.
Is it Act 2?
Not Act 2. Going to Devaiah. Dev.
Complete blank, man. And I know all of us are going to regret when we see the answer because it's something we would have seen 100 times when going into the movies.
Maybe. Yeah.
But yeah,
Going to
pass.
Going to Anirban.
Pass.
Passing to Sophie.
I know this, and I got this box in some gift hamper, and I remember looking at it and thinking, why is this popcorn called this? It's 4,700 BC.
Yes, it is 4,700 BC, like literally 6,700 years ago. This is the
I have
popcorn
exactly
brand.
this dabba at home.
It
Like
is-
a really long expiry date.
Yeah. 4,700 BC gourmet popcorn. Okay, 5 to Sophie. Next, direct to Piyush. Piyush, I'm talking about a certain jingle or brand campaign. This was launched in 1989. To give you a sense of timeline, this brand campaign was launched in 1989. Now, I'm quoting a certain article, or like someone is talking about it. The jingle had the gravitas of a national anthem. The visuals so real and relatable. Suddenly, I was proud to be a middle-class Indian. Even to my 20-year-old mind, the bulwark of nostalgia and collective pride against the imminent onslaught of Western technology was a masterstroke. Now hints, Rahul and Team Lintus under Alec Padamsee's leadership created Dash. So Dash is the brand campaign's name or the jingle's name. Second hint, it's a landmark campaign that to this day, that long after Dash discontinued its line of Dash. So first Dash is the company, second is the product. So if it is popcorn, then it's long after 4,700 BC discontinued its line of popcorn, demonstrates the emotional clout of legacy brands in good hands. What famous brand campaign or jingle are we talking about?
Literally my birth year. Bajaj.
Bajaj, okay. So
Rahul
Bajaj is,
Bajaj है and scooter
हाँ.
थी I think जो
So just tell me the campaign. मतलब Bajaj is okay. I'll give you part points. But Bajaj का कौन सा famous campaign की हम बात कर रहे हैं? To make it easier for you, हम 2-word campaign की बात कर रहे हैं. So 2-word answer चाहिए. और Bajaj correct है. Bajaj का ही campaign है. So Rahul is correct. Rahul Bajaj.
हमारा
Bajaj. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Hamara Bajaj. 10 points there to Piyush. We are talking about Hamara Bajaj. Okay, now we go to Devaiah. Dev, this is your direct. Calabash, also known as bottle gourd, is a wine grown for its fruit, as you can see in the image. It can be either harvested young to be consumed as a vegetable or harvested mature to be dried and used as a utensil, container, or a musical instrument. The Mandarin Chinese name of Calabash gives its name to an American streaming service majority owned by the Walt Disney Company. Which streaming service / brand are we talking about? Calabash is this thing that you see on screen. The Mandarin Chinese name of Calabash is also the name of an American streaming service. What service are we talking about?
Hulu.
Hulu. Yes. 10 points there to Dev. It is Hulu. Talking about Hulu. Okay. Now we go to Anirban. Anirban, something it began in collaboration with the Wall Street Journal on 1st February 2007 with the Wall Street Journal's former deputy manager editor Raju Narisetti as its founding editor. Right now, it is published by a Delhi-based media group, which is controlled by the KVizzing company. It is India's first newspaper to be published in the Berliner format. What is its name? So let's look at the hint. Started in 2007, started in collaboration with the Wall Street Journal. In fact, Wall Street Journal's former deputy managing editor became this Excess founding editor. It's published by Birla family owned media group based out of Delhi. Also India's first newspaper to be published in a certain format. What are we talking about?
Is it Mint?
It is Mint. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Mint. We are talking about Mint. 10 points there to Anirban. It is Mint. Okay, now we go to Sophie. Sophie, you see a few brands on your screen. This is a non-exhaustive list. There might be other brands also here. And these, of course, are the brands of liquors and spirits. Just tell me what is common to these brands that you see on your screen. Take a look, take your time. Tell me what connects these brands.
I think I know, but I know two. I know what these are all brands started by Hollywood actors.
I'll give it to you. I was only looking for celebrity
Celebrity.
liquors.
Okay.
Okay. Not looking for anything specific. These are all celebrity liquor. These are all like
Yeah.
Long Branch is Matthew McConaughey, Heaven's Door is Bob Dylan. So essentially, these are all
Yeah,
celebrity liquors or celebrity-owned brands. As you can see, there is.
So
of course,
Sombre is
Kumar,
Breaking
and
Bad and Aviation Gin. That's how
yeah,
I.
yeah. Okay. 10 points there to Sophie, and that brings us to the end of another very, very closely fought. Very closely fought. I think when Anirban missed Lonely Planet, he was almost out, but I think
Yeah.
Mint might have saved you.
Yeah.
Mint might have saved you. But we didn't know the two semi-finalists till the last question. So that is the beauty of this quiz. Let's take a quick look at the score. Anirban had a great first half, 30, but in the second half, he only got Mint, 10 points there. So Anirban ends on 40. Okay. Anirban ends on 40. Devaiah had 15 in the first half. In the second half, Devaiah got A6. And one of the best answers of the quiz, which was Netflix and chill, because it came all the way to you, which is a sign of a good answer. And you got Hulu. So Dev ends on 45, and Dev is the winner of this quarterfinal. Dev qualifies for semi-final. Piyush had a great game, 20 in the first half. In the second half, Piyush got Hamara Bajaj, and Piyush was in contention for a tiebreaker till the last two questions. But Sophie got celebrity liquor, so it didn't reach him. But Piyush ends on 30, and what a great debut, Piyush. Which means Anirban is the second semi-finalist from this group. Because Smritika also came very close. She had a fantastic second half. She only had 5 in the first half, but in the second half, she got 10 for Lonely Planet, 5 for 4700 BC, and then 10 again for Celebrity Liquors. Sophie also ends on 30. So very close game.
Wow.
Sophie and Piyush both end on 30. And just a little bit ahead of them, just one question ahead of them, Anirban qualifies with 40, and just 5 points ahead of Anirban, Dev qualifies as the winner.
So close.
Nice.
Okay, fun participant. Smritika had 1 point there on that front. Piyush had 4, Anirban had 3, and Dev had 5. So Devaiah is not just the winner of the quiz, but also the most fun participant of this edition. Great debut by Piyush. They are also runner-up, just 1 point behind Dev. That's it. That's the end of an amazing quarterfinal. Mad shout out first of all to Smritika, another fantastic quiz. Great second half. One question here and there. Olympic Airlines or ASICS in the first half would have
Yeah,
changed the
man. Or Kit Kat.
Crazy,
was right
crazy
there.
questions.
Or Kit Kat.
Oof.
That is the beauty of the quiz. And of course, Piyush, what a great start. Cantas, General Motors, both great answers. And Hamara Bajaj. Superb stuff. Thank you so much, Piyush, for taking out time to join us for Quizzing with the Comedians. And congratulations to Anirban and Devaiah. I'll see you soon for the semi-final. And thank you everyone who is watching. And thank you to Small Case for coming on board and helping us organize this. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.